The Russia-Ukraine war is supposed to be wrapping up. Multiple rounds of peace negotiations have taken place. The US is hosting more talks over the weekend. And this is all to come to a final settlement. But instead of winding down, the war seems to be expanding. And to be specific, it's expanding geographically. Ukraine's latest attack on Russia took place far away in the Mediterranean Sea. The attack was unprecedented in terms of distance, and it marks a new phase of the war. Here's our report. Take a look.
Russia and Ukraine are neighbors. They share an almost 2,000-kilometer-long border. So, you might assume that the war would be restricted to this vast battlefront. We may even expect the fighting to spill over into their shared water body, the Black Sea. That has certainly been the case throughout the war, which is fast approaching the 4-year mark. But on Friday, Ukraine released this video. Kyiv claims that it shows Ukrainian drones attacking a tanker from Russia's Shadow Fleet. Ukrainian attacks on Russian oil tankers aren't novel anymore. Kyiv has attacked several of them in the Black Sea already. But Friday's attack took place around here, in the Mediterranean Sea, a little north of Libya's Benghazi. That's about 2,000 kilometers away from Ukraine, the farthest afield that they have struck so far. The ship has been identified as the Qendil. It's a crude oil tanker registered to Oman. Reports say the ship made port in Suez on December 16th and it was headed to Ust-Luga in Russia's Leningrad region. But then Ukraine launched its attack, leading the Qendil to change its route. Reports say it is now on its way to Aliaga in Turkey. Ukraine says the attack on the tanker was justified. The ship has been sanctioned by the UK and Europe. Kyiv says the tanker is a legitimate target because it helps fill the Russian coffers and thus fuel Moscow's war machine. And Ukraine says that it will not stop with these attacks. The war has expanded. It is no longer confined to the immediate area around Russia and Ukraine. And this expansion comes even as a Russian delegation is heading to the US to discuss peace terms. Will the Mediterranean attack derail the already tenuous negotiations? Will Moscow be willing to turn a blind eye for the sake of peace? Or has the latest attack just ensured that the war will go on in an ever-expanding arena? Bureau Report, WION. World is One.